Elevation, peace, love, and light, family. On this day was just a random day of things. I was invited to a party for my niece and nephew, and before I left, I wanted to make a smoothie, so I made my favorite smoothie because it tastes just like Snickers. Banana, peanut butter, dates, and chocolate powder. I did use 4 or 5 dates, a nice scoop of peanut butter, some cocoa powder, protein powder would be good in this as well. And I also added some collagen, some hemp hearts, and then I blended it all together with some plant milk that I made. I used 2 bananas and also a nice healthy of ice. And then once it was all blended together, I got a big jar and drank all of it before I got to the party because it's my favorite and it tastes so good. Tastes just like Snickers. Try it. See if you like it. Also, if you know of any good smoothie recipes, drop them down in the comments and I would love to try them. I love trying new things. Another one of my favorite smoothie recipes is strawberries, bananas, and blueberries. I will be sure to make that for you guys one day on the channel so you can try that recipe out for yourself as well. And before I forget, please subscribe, like, and share this video. I'm super grateful for you stopping by and watching this video as well. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. So apparently I was invited to a pool party, but I missed the memo. So there you see me with my regular clothes on, and then I got to the party, and then I had to come back home and switch into my bathing suit so I could get into the pool with everyone else and enjoy the party. Yes, and I did just that. I had a wonderful time. So once I got back home, I put my regular clothes back on and I had some company. I invited over a few of the girls that I'm mentoring as far as their spirituality goes, and we have been working on shadow work. And what shadow work means is taking all the things that we don't like about ourselves and accepting them and bringing them to the forefront and just working on making ourselves better. I'm going to do an in-depth video on shadow work as well, but these ladies are lovely. On my way to work real quick, but got this black bean burger on repeat. It's so good. That black bean burger really was amazing. You guys should definitely give it a try. You see me here taking a walk a few days later, just enjoying the scenery and the air, and it just looks so beautiful. So for this chickpea recipe, we need chickpeas, mayonnaise, mustard, bladderwrack powder, salt, onion powder, pepper, paprika, diced or minced onion, diced or minced celery, phytoplankton, and I think that's it. So this recipe is more of like a tuna fish type of recipe. If you are looking for an option to replace tuna fish, this is a good recipe. You can also include whatever you put in your tuna fish. This is what I eat in mine. So I cut up some onions and celery into diced up pieces, and then I added my chickpeas. I did give them a rinse off. And I mashed up everything together in a bowl until it was like a good consistency. I did not mash everything because I do like a little bit of texture when I make this. So again, you put in everything. You actually don't need the phytoplankton. If you have it, it's good because it adds a fishy, briny taste to it. It's not required. But the other stuff, yes. So you add your mayonnaise, you add your mustard, just like how you make your regular tuna fish, but instead of using seaweed or another sea vegetable, I chose to use sea moss powder and bladderwrack powder, a mixture of both, and with the phytoplankton as well, gives it a nice fishy, briny taste, just like you came out of the ocean. Fish. And then, all the other ingredients included, it really turned out to be a nice, fishy tasting dish. It tastes like what I wanted. So you see me mixing it here. I didn't add the bladderwrack and sea moss powder right away because I wanted to add it in small increments because it is very salty. And if you add too much, sometimes it's hard to get those flavors out of things. So added it bit by bit. And if you're wondering why I chose sea moss, bladderwrack, and phytoplankton, it is because sea moss is good to boost your immunity, reduce inflammation. It promotes gut health and supports healthy skin. Bladderwrack relieves constipation and diarrhea. It helps with stomach issues as well as acid reflux disease. It regulates your thyroid function. It can speed up your wound healing, promotes weight loss. It's good for eyes. It's an anti-inflammatory. And phytoplankton, it has tons of vegetables in it. Vitamins. It has tons of vitamins in it. Vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamins B1, 2, B6, B8, B9, and most importantly, B12. Very high in antioxidants, and it helps to manage the levels of free radical toxins that are in your body. So it's not only a recipe that tastes good, but it is very beneficial for you as opposed to using regular salt or pepper or just plain old seaweed. So yes, sea moss, bladderwrack, and phytoplankton. So once I had everything all mixed up and blended well, I tasted it a few times. It was good to my liking. I went ahead and made a salad right there in the bowl that I was mixing it up in. I did take out some to put it aside for later. I had some mixed greens. I put some tomatoes, some cucumber, some carrots. I have a half of a diced avocado and some black olives, so it gave it like a Mediterranean feel. I also added some alfalfa sprouts and some hemp seeds to give it a little bit of extra protein as well. So yes, this salad was very, very good. The tuna salad was very good, very good. Give this recipe a try. Try it. I hope you enjoy it. Myself, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I sat there and ate that whole thing with a piece of bread that I got from the bakery earlier in that week. Dipped in some olive oil, and I sat and ate the whole bowl. It was so delicious. For the dressing, I just drizzled over some extra virgin olive oil because it already had mayonnaise and everything in it. I didn't want to overdo it, but The olive oil was perfect. It was the perfect addition. It didn't need anything. It wasn't lacking anything. It was just a really good salad. You guys should definitely give it a try. Well, if you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much for staying and watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you would try the recipe. And until next time, I love you. Stay amazing. Peace.